Hi, my name is Roanne Lee and I work at Cintrifuse, and I attended South by Southwest 2013, and I was there through a program called Interact ATX with a bunch of other young entrepreneurs of sorts. So most of them were still in college, and so I got to meet with a very, very innovative group of people, Teal Fellows, Stanford students and all this stuff, and so it was really interesting getting to know them and learning about the products that they were developing. Some of the trends I saw at South by Southwest were definitely consumer hardware related things. 3D printing was a big thing. Leap Motion had some demos. I also saw big data as a big trend, as well as crowdsourcing. So hopefully we'll be able to make it out there next year, and I'm excited to see you there. So hi, my name is Roanne. I work at Cintrifuse. So this is our place aspect. So this is where our offices are located. It's actually temporary space. We're going to eventually move to Over the Rhine. We're in the process of developing that property with 3CDC. And we want that space, that new space and this space to be kind of a hub for the ecosystem, the innovative people in this city. And so, for example, Listener is currently a resident and member of our space, and we plan to expand also into two other elements of what we're trying to do. Cintrifuse is also trying to have an access piece where we want to provide access for entrepreneurs to our venture capital firms, to our LPs or investors such as Procter & Gamble, Duke Energy, Western Southern, University of Cincinnati, Cincinnati Children's Hospital, and such. And then the third element of what we're trying to do is a fund of funds. So we have $40 million locked down. We're trying to grow that and investing that money into venture capital firms all across the country. And so we're trying to bring potentially a 3x multiple of Series A and B capital back into the city so that we can build more startups here and stuff like that. So that's kind of what Cintrifuse is trying to do. I was here within week 2 of Cintrifuse launching, so we were all kind of jack of all trades. At this point in time, I helped launch some of the partnerships with Cincinnati Digital Xchange and other meetup groups and other entrepreneurial efforts, but I'm probably going to switch and lean more towards the fun moving forward. So I attended South by Southwest in March, or it was only a couple weeks ago, I guess. Sounds far away. It was very overwhelming, most cases. I actually went through a program called Interact ATX that I applied for, and I was able to get sponsorship money to pay for my badge, and they also found a place for me to stay. So I was staying with about 100 other fellows that were mostly younger than me, in college or university, like Stanford, Berkeley, kind of dropouts to kids having started 2 startups already, Teal Fellows. It was just it was kind of crazy just being exposed to them and realizing, wow, I'm only 2 years older than them, but I haven't done anything. And so we actually had our own expo. We had people invited. Andreessen Horowitz was sponsoring the event, like Leap Motion was sponsoring. They did a really great job of connecting us to all these awesome people. So that was a big chunk of my experience. And the job part of that whole South by Southwest, I was also there for Cintrifuse to support some of the VC kind of vetting, and we had some meetings set up and stuff. So kind of the trends that I saw coming out of it, I definitely saw people leaning into the whole consumer hardware industry. I think people are becoming much more and more interested in being able to create your own things, be it from 3D printing to Leap Motion is obviously a big thing. And usually, traditionally, VCs are very, very kind of try to fear consumer hardware even more than consumer technology, because then there's inventory and all these other issues. But I think we're definitely leading into it. Other trends were definitely crowdsourcing and big data, tons of meetings on that and stuff like that. So that's kind of my takeaways.